everyone! It's my birthday!
Are you kidding me?
Ain't this what you came for? Don't you wish you came more? Girl, what you playing for? Come on.
Bet, check it.
They did that, okay? And this is not an ad.
Twist that, baby.
Girl, let's have a moment for the curly wig that I had to pop on out, okay? I know, I tried to hold on to the bob as long as I could, but baby, between the rain, the humidity, me just wanting to switch it up and give the girls a look, okay? You can't really see my full outfit, but honey, I just wanted to switch it up, and that's okay. You know, that's what vacation is all about. Be free, live your life, and bring multiple wigs. So I have another wig, I have this curly one. The other one is like straight, but I can curl it and have a long curler too, so we'll see. We are on day, is this day 5, 6? Child, maybe 7, I don't remember. I think the last thing y'all saw was us going to dinner or maybe game night. Again, I don't remember. Sometimes I record, sometimes I don't, but I just want to take a moment to shout out my marriage tribe. It feels so good to be spending my birthday week, well, really birthday month, with my closest of closest, and I cannot tell you how transformational this trip has been. Like, we've been having deep conversations, deep talks, unpacking all kinds of childhood trauma and setting goals and like figuring out how things in our childhood have prevented us and stumped us and put us into boxes where we've had to fight out of it and try to get to our goals. Like, we've been unpacking so many things and really going deep. Like, no surface level conversations. We have been getting to it. Like, it's been therapy amongst the 6 of us, and I thank God for that, because you really need a tribe. Whether you're married or not, it doesn't matter. I feel like you do need a tribe, period. But when you are married, it is so important to have other couples around you who are not toxic. They really mean well, like they want to be married, because no shade, a lot of people get married just for the hell of it. A lot of people get married just to say they're married, or because they feel like it's a last resort, or it's like a, oh, might as well get married type thing. We've been together all this time. No, it is important when you are married, be surrounded by couples who just get it. And it doesn't have to be 50 couples, it doesn't have to be 5, it can just be 1, it can be 2. I thank God I have several, but in this specific moment right now, I have 2 couples that I know will intercede on my behalf. I know they will pray over me. They have prayed over me. They will go to bat for me. They encourage me, support me, and they love my husband and I as one. And that is so important, because when you are going through marriage, you are really an individual, but God put you together to form a union. And you are pretty much the same person. Like, it's 2 totally different personalities from 2 different backgrounds, but you're merging and fusing together as one with God as your nucleus. So during all of our conversations, we have been just taking such a deep dive in what does it mean to be a true God-fearing couple, and what does it mean to be a couple that does not play about one another and will go to bat for one another and will continually put each other first and will block out all the noise and know that like our family is really what matters, and anything else outside of that, at the end of the day, it's about our family. And I think that is so important when it comes to marriage and being around other couples who get it. And I thank God for placing these amazing people in my life. I mean, it's a feeling I can't even describe to you all, but it's something that I pray for everyone that's watching this, that you find your village, that you find other couples who just get it, and that will always encourage you, always motivate you, always see things in you that you sometimes can't even see yourself, and people that will hold you accountable, call you out on your BS, and never take sides. Like, my friends, my family here, like when we are all, you know, hashing out differences or just talking about anything, they hear each other out and they push each other to see the other person's side, you know what I'm saying, like in a non-biased way. And it's so good to have like a mediator sometimes, when really not sometimes, all the time, when you are going through something with your partner, whether it's you are trying to figure out something to get to a bigger goal, no matter what it is you and your partner have going on, anytime there is a struggle or a conflict, sometimes, yes, of course, it's good to keep it in house and talk and work through it, but sometimes you need to hear from other couples. Sometimes you need to hear a different perspective of someone who's been there, done that. And I love that, you know, Jasmine, Darian, Gigi's godparents, they're coming up on 9 years of marriage soon. And then Jeremiah's sister and her husband, I think they're coming up on, well, not I think, I know they're coming up on 5 years next August, because we got married 3 days apart, but they've been together about a decade now, like before they even got married. They met when they were very young. So the bottom line here is, I pray and hope that you watching this video, whether you are currently dating, boyfriend and girlfriend, or engaged, or already married, or whatever your status is in your relationship, or your relationship to come, I pray that you can experience the level of support that I have right now, and something that you can never even like imagine. Like, I pray that you get something that you can't even pray for because you don't even know it exists. Because that's how I feel. Like, I feel like God has given me more than I prayed for, more than I could have dreamed and hoped of, and that's because it's God's favor on my life, and I pray that over your life as well. So enough of me being sappy. Y'all know I always have to have a moment just to come and do a quick check-in with y'all. But this trip has just been so transformational. I know I haven't been doing the best of showing you every little thing. I try to turn the camera on when I can, but I hope that you're getting something from this, and that at the end of the day you are inspired and motivated, whether it's from looking at the journey of seeing, you know, good God-fearing couples having fun, living life together, traveling together, or me as the mom, the boss, the entrepreneur, that side. Like, I hope that some part of this vlog just inspires you to let you know that whatever it is that you're seeking, you can have it. I promise you can have it. Like, wherever you are in this moment, I probably was there too once upon a time in some form, way, shape, or form. So please know your goals and your dreams and the lifestyle that you pray for, it's not unattainable. It's not a goal that you cannot reach. And I'm gonna be here to remind you every single time. Whew. Okay, we are off to, I think we're gonna get lunch. Let me hurry up.
DJ, won't you play this girl a love song? She really needs to hear this freaking love song.
Beg from the
She's
book
looking at
line.
me kinda hard, I can tell that things ain't right on the home front.
Beg from
She
the book
really
line.
needs as a G
Book
like
line.
me to beat it, beat it, beat it, like beat it, 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 like beat it, 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 like beat it, 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 like beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. What she really needs as a G like beat it, beat it, beat it, birthday, 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 beat it, beat it, beat it, birthday. What she really needs as a G like beat it, 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 like beat it, 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 as a G like beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, like beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, like beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it. She really needs as a G like beat it, 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 beat it.
That's a great one.
This is gorgeous. Y'all, I just walked in the room to the sweetest surprise. Are you kidding me? And upstairs, again, what? My family, I didn't have no words. I don't even know how they coordinated all this all the way in Bali, but what? This is so beautiful. I'm like, I'm at a loss for words. Wow.
I don't even try to remind you all the things that you have done. Don't put the past behind you, living in a lie to present time has had enough. It's the thing that you do. I don't be gone too far. When I think about the things we do, and you know you gone too far. If you think about the things we do.
My heart is so full. Wasn't that so cute? Oh my gosh. And then the one upstairs. And apparently there's a whole chef coming. Not our regular house staff chef, but a different chef coming to make us dinner upstairs. This is so beautiful. This is, Like, I was already fine just being in Bali. Like, it's already beautiful here. You know, we don't even need extra decor or nothing. Just being here is just so gorgeous. But the fact that they took time to somehow plan all this while I'm around, like, I don't even know how they did this. I don't even know how they coordinated. They must have clearly a secret group chat. But I'm just taken aback. This is so beautiful and just so on brand for my husband and my family and closest friends. Like, they are so thoughtful, so intentional, and this was so sweet. So apparently now I have to get ready. I have to get ready, child. I thought I was coming here to take a nap. After being out and about, child, I was ready to lay down, but now I got to get ready. So, whew, let me pull myself together. Oh, this is so nice. Okay, let's get ready for dinner. Not bad for doing my makeup in the dark. She's giving what she needs to give, okay? Let me put my wig back on.
Alright. Ain't this what you came for? Don't you wish you could aim more? Girl, what you playing for? Come on, let me kiss that. Ooh, I know you missed that. What's wrong? Let me fix that. Twist that, baby. Tonight's the night I let you know. Baby, tonight's the night we lose control. Baby, tonight you need that. Tonight, believe that. Tonight I'll be the best you ever had. I don't wanna brag. I'll be the best you ever had. I don't wanna brag.
Good morning, y'all. Oh my gosh, last night though, a whole saxophonist, a photographer, a chef prepared dinner, the ambiance, the aesthetic, the balloons, the flowers. I mean, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Like, my tribe, they don't play about me. They don't play. Who flies all the way across the world and has a whole decor set up like they're back home? Who? Me? Why? Because my people love me and I love them, and that was so beautiful. I'm so appreciative. I can go on and on, but it is 6:12 in the morning. There's a driver coming to pick us up at 6:15 because we're going to the gym for a little workout. I've actually wanted to work out since we got here, but I was just waiting until my bob expired. And now that it's gone, I'm wearing this wig, child. I can be free to work out and sweat and not have to worry about my hair. So come on, let's go to the gym.
I'm in love with you, baby, and I want you to know that I'm hooked on your body, and I'm trying to be your girl. I'm in love with you, baby, and I want you to know that I'm hooked on your body, and I'm trying to be your girl. I'm in
y'all, so we're getting ready to do the famous Bali swing. And as a super fun fact, you don't have to bring your own dress. I know y'all probably always see the girlies with like the long dresses flowing in the pictures and the videos, but you can actually rent them. They give you a menu where you can decide like which swing you want to do. They have couple swings as well. And then let me tell you how much it is. What's your total, Jazz?
$830.
So the total was a little over $2 million in their money, which calculates to about a little over $120 in our money. So that includes the swing, the rental dress, and them taking your pictures and or videos. And let me show you, because there's actually multiple swings. And I didn't know, oh, they even have a little boat. Look at this, hold on.
I know.
So we got to see the elephants, we got to do the swing, check both of those things off of our Bali bucket list. So hyped for that. And now we are at a local hotel. So one thing that you'll notice when you're out and about in Bali is that yes, they have like regular restaurants, but a lot of times the really good restaurants are going to be in hotels. And it's really dope because sometimes you can just, if you want to, we're not going to do that today, but if we wanted to, we can get a day pass and come to the spa services in here. I'll show you that as I'm walking back to the table. But you can get like a massage and do a full day at the spa. And then you have the infinity pool here that I just showed you, where you can come in the hot tub, enjoy the amenities, and you can just do a day pass. Or you can actually stay in a hotel that has all of this, but we decided to stay in a villa in a home with a staff. Kind of similar to a hotel because you do, you know, get turned down service and the staff, which is similar to housekeeping. So whichever choice you make, you know, just do it what's best for you and the people you're with, or if it's just you and one person. But I just wanted to show you the difference between like going to a regular restaurant versus going to a restaurant that is inside of a hotel. It's a little bit more peaceful, a little bit quieter, I would say. Here's a spa here. So like if I had a day pass, I would come here Go into the spa, have a massage, and then you can also enjoy like the amenities. If you've ever been to like a regular day spa, there'll be a sauna. There'll be sometimes like a cold plunge room where or like a room where you can do cold showers, cold baths, cold plunge. Sometimes they'll have where you can do like the red light therapy. I don't know if this one has all of that, but I do know that this hotel that we're in right now is a part of the Autograph Collection, which is a really good hotel chain. And then the one that we went to yesterday was ranked I think they said it was the 10th or 11th hotel bar ranked in the world, which is crazy. And I forgot to record that, but when we were looking up at the ceiling, it had like this wall coming down. It had pictures of all the bartenders and chefs from around the world that had visited and what their rankings were. Now, I don't know what the system, like what ranks them in the system or who ranks them, I don't know. But I guess whatever journalists cover stuff like this. But it was so dope that we just stumbled upon it and walked in, not even planned. And it was so fabulous. Food was good, the drink was good. And then that hotel was, I think it was a Ritz-Carlton if I'm not mistaken, or it was a part of the Ritz-Carlton chain, so that's how you know it was fancy. But anyway, we are famished, honey. We haven't eaten since breakfast, so we are going to have a little bite, have a little sip, per usual, you know us. And it's so funny because I don't know if I said this earlier, but half of us drink like a little hookah here and there, and then the other half doesn't drink at all or do anything recreational. So me, my best friend Jasmine, her husband, my friend Darian, we still drink. We're not like heavy drinkers, but we do a little, sip a little wine, have a little hookah here and there. And then Jeremiah, my husband, his sister Phoebe and Rich, they don't drink at all. They don't do any smoking or anything like that. So I just think it's funny with our group dynamic, but it works perfectly because it's balanced, and with the ones who don't drink, they still do like mocktails, and we can still do our cheers. So anytime you see us doing cheers, just know I just had to plug that in because I don't want to make it look like we're all drinking, especially because their journey to not using alcohol is very important to them, especially for Jeremiah because he stopped drinking. It's been a year. Yeah, he stopped drinking last December. I'm so proud of him. Now Jeremiah, his sister, and her husband, Phoebe and Rich, that's their names, they weren't alcoholics or anything. I want to make sure I make that clear because sometimes when I say like, oh yeah, my husband and my sister and brother-in-law, they're all sober, they've been sober for a year, sometimes that can be taken as like, oh, sober? Are they on a sobriety journey? Were they alcoholics? No, that's not the case. They gave it up for multiple reasons, religious reasons, spirituality, also specifically for Jeremiah, he hated the way alcohol made him feel. He could literally just be drinking wine, which is really what he mainly drank when he did drink, and his back would hurt, he would feel like some inflammation, and he realized his body just did not agree with any alcohol at all, whether it's champagne, wine, any type of liquor. His body just didn't agree with it anymore. So yeah, he just gave it up one day. He went cold turkey. I'm so proud of him. But again, it's probably because he wasn't addicted to it. But I still think it's hard because obviously it takes a lot of discipline when you decide to give up drinking. You've been drinking for however long, especially when you're on trips or just in social settings or even on a date. So I'm just really proud. I just want to take a moment to shout him out. Shout out to my baby, and also shout out to my sister and my brother-in-law because it has to take a level of discipline again to completely give up alcohol. And I love that they've all done it for a year now. Okay. Enough of me running my mouth. Let me go eat. This view, I'm just taking it all in. It's so beautiful, y'all. Even in the rain, because it's starting to rain a little bit. This is paradise. I hope that you get a chance to come to Bali. I really do. This is beautiful. Hello. So we only have 2.5 days left or 3 days left. Child, I'm losing count. But I have been clearly disconnecting, coming back, giving y'all updates. I don't remember the last thing that I showed, but that's okay. Moving forward, we are going to, we're currently having a individual couples day where each couple does their own thing and then we meet up as a group later. And I think that's so good when you're on a couple trip because, of course, we love doing group activities with things all of us together, you know, bonding and just having fun, excursions, etc. But it's also really important to have your individual time to bond. Oh, where's my ring? Oh, I took it off when I was putting on lotion. Sorry. Not the rock, baby. I gotta make sure I put that on before I leave. Okay. Anyways, it's so good to have that individual bonding time with your partner, especially when you, thank you, baby. Especially when you're on a group trip like this where, you know, we're constantly on the go. It can be very overstimulating. You're doing a lot. So it's good to have those check-in moments with your partner, just to have some one-on-one time. So I believe Jasmine and Darian, that's Gigi's godparents, they went on, okay, they went to somewhere called Kuta Beach Walk, Kuta Beach Walk, I think that's what it is. And they're big, they love running, like they're big runners. So they went running on the beach walk, and then they got a day pass to a hotel so they can change clothes, shower, and everything. And then we're all gonna meet up for, I think, an early dinner or a late lunch. And then my brother and sister-in-law, I think they did a spa day. And then Jeremiah and I, child, it's just so us. We just wanted to lay down. We just lay down, spent some time talking. We went over our budget for the 2025 fiscal year. Talked about like our personal budget and finances, and also our budget when it comes to our brands, because we're both full-time entrepreneurs, so that was important. We also got to catch up on some content. Child, I've been so behind. Like, I'm so spoiled. Shout out to Deja, my editor. When I have Deja, meaning like when I can communicate with her and upload things to her, it is so smooth because I don't have to think twice. I can record, do my thing with content, send it to Deja, and then I'm good. But because I'm on this trip and I'm way across the world, different time zones, the Wi-Fi is not that strong, I have not been able to upload things to her. So I've been having to edit everything myself, which is why if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see there's been a big gap. Like, I will post something that, oh, like I'm getting on the plane or I'm packing, and it's clear that I'm already in Bali, but I'm trying to catch up and show the whole process, but I can't because I'm trying to be focused and in the moment with my tribe here, while also still trying to like post and edit, and it's just a lot, honestly, and I 0 out of 10 recommend. I prefer to just be in the moment. So like, I'm barely keeping up with the vlogging, I feel. I'm trying to do my best. Drop a comment, let me know how am I doing. Am I not giving y'all enough information? Do you need a little bit more chit chat time? Are you enjoying the scene, the views, you know, the aesthetics of it all? Let me know, because I'm trying to figure out, is travel vlogging my thing, or is something I just need to hang it up, retire? I don't know. Let me know. But anyways, yeah, so Jeremiah and I, we relaxed, caught up on some editing. I finally got to post. I think, mind you, we're getting ready to leave. We only have a couple days left, and I just posted the reel this morning. Well, this morning, which is last night in Houston, because no time zone difference. I posted us getting on the plane. So again, I'm behind, but that's okay, because at the end of the day, when the content is good, honey, and my content be hitting, the timeline it doesn't exist. Okay, it doesn't apply to me. The timeline is whatever we say it is. Anyways, we're getting ready to head out. We thought about going to this koi pond thing, kind of like the koi fish I showed y'all yesterday. You know, the little orange fish that swim around. There's like a boat that you can sit in where it's a lot of them. You can feed them, and there's a drone that comes for it's like a good photo op and aesthetic. But we're a little hungry now. We had breakfast, just us two this morning. So now we're gonna go to like a market town square place, just to look around and then have lunch, and then we'll meet up with the group later. So once again, come along. All right, before we head out, let's do a quick fit check. We're gonna start with my babe.
I bet, check it. All right, so what do I have? Let's start from the feet. I have Suit Supply. I think these are their summer walkers. And on the pants, I have, this is a Saks brand. It's a linen pants, shorts. And then I have, again, Suit Supply at the top. This is a cotton silk blend. And then on the watch, I have a Rolex Wimbledon.
Let's get into that.
40.
Get into the Rolly.
1 millimeter.
Period.
And then on the frames, I have the J. Regis's coming soon. Coming soon. A few different delays, but we here now. And it's the fit. Calm, nothing too crazy.
You have a necklace on too.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say that, but I don't remember where I got this one from.
Oh, it's okay.
So I tried to avoid it. But yeah.
Calm, you know.
Calm, nothing too crazy. Very, very calm. That's the fit. Luxury, but subtle.
Okay. All right, y'all, so let's start with my skirt because this is the statement piece, honey. You already know I need a good statement piece. So this is from Terrell Dominic, one of my favorite black-owned brands. Okay, and I think she's based in Atlanta. This is currently sold out, but I'll still tag the designer right here. This is her page. Okay, and then I have posted these sandals 1,000 times, whether you're in my broadcast channel, my LTK. I also posted on my community channel here on YouTube. These are from H&M, but they are dupes of the Fendi slides. Then I have this bathing suit top. Let me show you the back from Icon Swim. Super cute. And can we have a moment for the back, honey? Because I've been working hard to make sure that by the time my vacation came, by the time I turned 35, I had no more back rolls. And baby, we have accomplished just that. Get into it, okay? You see the arch. And then this bag is from Amazon. Glasses, a Saint Laurent. My Gucci scarf, which I absolutely love. It's one of my favorite scarves. And then, of course, my babe got me my Cartier and my Van Cleefs. These are gifts from my babe. And then he also got me my Gucci watch. Well, first of all, the diamond ring. I mean, let me turn it around for you. Statement on its own, honey. Get into the diamond. Okay, courtesy of my babe and Helzberg. Shout out to them because we are officially a Helzberg partner. And then I also have, aside from my Gucci watch, which was a gift from my babe, also have my David Yurman bracelet, which I showed y'all that I got in 1 or 2 vlogs ago. I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, and then the wig. Shout out to my girl Makiba. Hey, Keep. I will put her page right here for you. She made me this fabulous wig. I think this is like her deep beach wave or something. But honey, all I had to do was spritz a little water on it with some mousse and go. It is fabulous. I do a scarf though, just because we're doing a lot moving around. And I don't know, sometimes I be sweating. I'm not confident in my lace sometimes, but she laid it. The lace looks good. Y'all already saw it when I wore it without the scarf, so you know it's good quality wig. But yes, that's the fit, okay? And now we are headed to the town. Come on. Okay, so we are at Wedja, Wedja, and this spot has really, really good reviews. Jeremiah found it, and he looked it up and saw people were talking about how good not only the food is, but also the drinks. Not for him, of course, but for me. But come to find out, they have really good fresh smoothies, which we were also just looking at. And I'm so sad. I clearly picked the wrong year to give up coffee. Well, not the wrong year because the waste is way more snatched now that I don't drink coffee anymore. But on days like this, I miss it so much. Do you see this? All of their blended coffees, like the iced ones, come with a scoop of ice cream on top. What? You can't beat that. Come on. This was the wrong time for me to see this because I don't drink coffee anymore. And a part of me wants to be like, can you make this in a decaf? And then they got a whole section for like these Asian teas with Java brown sugar, coconut milk, vanilla extract, something I can't pronounce, and that also has ice cream on top. Listen, they got a lot going on in here. Then they have these fruit bowls. It looks like an acai bowl, but let me see. It says it's called traditional ice. This one says kolang kaling. Coconut jelly, coconut milk, ice cream, avocado, jackfruit. Another one has the same thing, but it has dragon fruit and red jelly. There's like different ones. Let me show you a picture. Y'all can see in the lighting, but these look so bomb. And then these are the traditional ice bowls. They remind me of like a acai bowl. And then they have these different flavored teas. That also looks really, really good. Let's go back to the coffee that I can't have, but it looks so bomb. Look at that. That looks amazing. Ugh. It looks so refreshing. I would love a little something sweet. But I'm not going to complain, y'all, because this is the level of discipline that I prayed for. I prayed that one day I could just, like I told you before, walk past a Starbucks, not even flinch. See an amazing looking coffee drink like this, and I didn't even think twice. Well, can't lie, I did think twice just now, but this is the type of discipline and just self-respect for my body that I always wanted. And when I say self-respect, I mean I respect my body enough to not put something in it that I know is going to hurt me. And when it comes to a lot of processed sugars and the creams from the coffee, it always just broke my skin out so bad. In case you're new here, this is what it was looking like, my before and after, honey. I had to really adjust my eating habits, and that means even when I'm on vacation, I can't just go ham and get all the things that I do not eat back home. Why? Because it's not worth it, because I'm gonna end up with really bad breakouts, deep cystic acne, and then I'll be miserable on vacation, and then I'll undo all the good that I did when I was at home. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where you just have to have the discipline, and it's back to just wanting the life that you feel like you deserve. Like, I feel like I deserve a life of health, wealth, prosperity, and a big part of that is how I look and feel in my body. And if I know that something like this is gonna make me feel bad and make me look crazy, then I'm not gonna do it. And I'm gonna learn to treat my body right. And it's not easy. This is a long process. If you catch my earlier vlogs, especially in the beginning of this year, baby, I was drinking coffee every day. When I was out and about with my assistant, honey, I would not do anything. I wouldn't even start the day without coffee. So I just wanted to take a moment to pat myself on the back and also to give you all encouragement, because it may seem like, oh my God, how can I go through a whole vacation without whatever your vice is, whether it's, if your vice is alcohol or coffee, processed sugar, I don't know, whatever is something that you're trying to give up, like whatever that is. I just want to motivate you and like show you an example of how you can have discipline and still enjoy yourself. So I did order myself a little mojito, okay? Because I'm not addicted to alcohol, so I can have a mojito here and there. But if I ended up, God forbid, becoming addicted to cocktails, then I would have to give that up too. But thankfully, I'm not, and I can afford a couple of extra calories on this trip, because when I'm at home, child, I barely drink. I'm very much a social drinker. But we are just deciding in this very moment if we're gonna stay or we're gonna go, because I'm looking at the sky, and we were just talking about how it looks like it's about to rain, and this is very much an outside establishment. And also, fun fact, I have a deep paranoia of bugs. Why would you be in the jungle, right? I know. Bali was just on my bucket list. Had to get it done. What better time than to come when I'm 35? Well, I'm about to be 35. But I just try to not put myself in positions where I'm going to be eating around bugs. As much as I can have that in my control. So we're thinking about going somewhere inside, because most of the places that we've ate at so far, they may have been kind of outside, like the place I've been showing y'all, but the covering was mostly inside and they had air conditioning. So that also helps with keeping a lot of the bugs away. The fact that it's a cool environment, most of it's inside, and they have like places where you can walk outside, but that's not what this is. There's no AC, there's no walls at all. It's just open. It's still beautiful though, like the aesthetic is everything. But I think it's about to rain and the bugs are bugging. So I don't know. Either way, we just ordered a drink. I got a mojito, like I said. I think Jeremiah ordered. You got a smoothie, babe? You got a smoothie? Mm-hmm. Okay. You got a smoothie, so we'll have that, and then we'll figure out if we're gonna stay or we're gonna go. Oh, and this restaurant is clearly very family friendly, in case you're wondering, because it's a bunch of screaming kids everywhere. But shout out to the kids. We understand. We parents too. So in case you were wondering, yes, they do drive on the right side of the car, and then on the road they drive on the left side, which is completely opposite from us, because at home we drive on the left side of the car and on the right side of the road. So just wanted to make sure I showed you that, because I know that if you're planning on traveling and you've never seen that before, it may freak you out a little bit, like, why is everybody on this side? Or if you're planning on traveling, you're gonna rent a car and not have a driver, it can be a little confusing, so just be aware of that. If you want to drive in other countries, make sure you look up how their roads are, because baby, I'm gonna tell you right now, I would not be able to drive. If I had to drive in this right now, look at this, y'all, look at this. If I had to drive in this, and they'd be bumper to bumper, and the mopeds that be riding by, you see that? The mopeds, they be in and out of traffic. I would have so much anxiety, like, it'd be so close, bumper to bumper traffic, and then you gotta be aware of not only people walking, but also people on the moped just going in and out. So it can get real chaotic on the road. So just make sure that you take that in consideration. If you're gonna visit, you should probably get a driver and don't try to rent a car, because you'll have to learn how to drive from this side of the car, the right side. And you'll have to learn how to drive on the left side of the road because as you can see, there's oncoming traffic coming over on this right side, which is just so funny to me. But a lot of countries do that. And I feel like the United States is just always so backwards. Like, I feel like we're always trying to be different. Just like most countries operate in like kilometers, and we do stuff in miles and like inches, and other countries do stuff in centimeters. And we do stuff in, not do stuff, but we take measurements in pounds. And other countries take measurements in, is it kilometers? Yeah, you get my drift. I feel like the United States is just always trying to be different. And then when you go travel and go places, you realize that's not really how the rest of the world operates. So I'm enjoying looking at the differences. I love when I travel and I just see other cultures and other ways of life. It makes me very appreciative, and it also is just a learning moment. And I love learning about other cultures. I love learning how people do things on the other side of the world. That's why I think being well traveled is so important, especially if you have children, because you want to make sure you're raising your children not to be so one-sided and look at life in one way. And even if you're not able to afford to travel or afford to travel with your children, it's just good to be well versed. And child, with technology these days, you can look these things up. You can teach your children, you know, the United States is not the only way of the world. The things that we do here is, you know, the traditions, the customs. That's, you know, one perspective, one aspect of looking at the world, but there are so many others. So I just want to make sure I plug that in as a mom, being a responsible parent, making sure, and even if you're not a parent, if you're an auntie, if you're an uncle, if you're a big cousin, you know, make sure that you are well versed, well traveled. And if you can't travel, make sure that you're just educated and knowledgeable about other cultures and how people do things in other places of the world, because it is not end all be all. Is that a Von Dutch store?
No.
I'm so weak. I haven't seen Von Dutch in a minute. Just had to plug that in. I'm ready to eat. Okay, y'all, so we ended up having to move downstairs because it just started pouring raining. Again, it's rainy season, so sometimes the rain just comes out of nowhere. Like, it was very bright and sunny, the clouds were clear, the sky was just beautiful, and then boom, the rain came out of nowhere. But that's okay, because we pivoted. We didn't want to be getting wet upstairs on the rooftop, so we came down here, and now we're protected from the elements of the weather. And we're gonna have a good meal. Now let's do a taste test of my drink. Oh, I forgot to tell you the name of this place. It's called Tuju, okay? They have a very vast menu. Oh, yes, thank you. So I got the berry, what is this called? It's happy hour right now. I got I think it's called the berry bloom. No, the berry snow. I got the berry snow on happy hour, and that is a Bacardi light rum with homemade berry liqueur, lemon juice, orgeat syrup, and angostura bitter. Let's find out how it tastes, shall we? She's cute, okay? She's cute. Aesthetically pleasing. Oh my God. Hold up now. Baby, this tastes like a good strawberry lemonade with a little bit of adulting in it, you know what I'm saying? And very refreshing, wow. Much better than that watery mojito I had earlier. Wow, the rain is really coming down. I don't know if y'all can hear the rain, but it's pretty heavy. Let me show you. Again, I don't know if you can hear it, but it is pouring raining, but it's so beautiful. On vacation, I would be like, oh, it's raining, but there's something about Bali and just being in like the jungle, in the rainforest, that is making me just appreciate the stillness of rain. It's like white noise. And when it rains at nighttime, y'all, it is so peaceful. So even though, you know, normally on a sunny beach type vacation like this, or a pool focused vacation, you would want the sun to just be out. But I think for me, this birthday was about relaxation, reflection, and just really sitting back, relaxing, and taking it all in. And that's exactly what I've been doing. You know, in addition to the little excursions, little things we've been doing here and there. But for the most part, this has just been very peaceful and transformational, being with my family, being with my tribe. And I have no complaints at all, except for the bugs. But I mean, that's just what you're gonna get when you're traveling to to a country that is mainly rainforest and mainly jungle. It just is what it is. I just had to let my fear of bugs be outweighed by the need to travel and the need to see the world. Really, the need to have the world see me, honey, because let me tell you, as a black woman, okay, I feel not personally responsible, but I do feel a big weight of responsibility, especially as a full-time influencer, to travel the world even more than I did before, so that way people in other countries and other places in the world can see positive examples of the black family. You know what I'm saying? And I take that very serious. If you didn't know, if you're new here, like I take that so serious. And this is not a shade or a knock to anyone who is not a black woman, but obviously I have to speak to my community and let y'all know how important I see travel is, because I don't know, y'all, I feel like there are so many opportunities for us to help break negative stereotypes. And this doesn't mean you have to travel all the way across the world, but even something local, even something small, even like domestically traveling, like state to state, it's good for people to see you so they can see versions of a black woman, or whoever you are watching this. They can see versions of you outside of what they have in their head and outside of what they see on reality TV. I'm just saying, or what they see on movies and television shows. Y'all know how it goes. Y'all know how we're always typecast, okay? But I'm not here to Malcolm X y'all. I'm here to sip my little drink, eat my food, and enjoy my quality time with my man. So, ooh, I think the appetizers is coming. Good morning. I am just, I feel like every time I do a little check-in right here with y'all, I'm just more and more full of gratitude. And it's such a good feeling. It's such a blessing to just wake up and be at peace. Feel so at one with yourself. Like, I feel really good. I feel really refreshed, rejuvenated. Last night was so amazing. After having my alone time with Jeremiah, we all met up together for a dinner, and it was really good. It was an Australian restaurant. It was bomb. It kind of gave the vibe of, like, I want to say an upscale Outback, but not Outback Steakhouse. But the way they prepared it with like the fire and everything, and putting everything on like these wooden thick trays, it was really good. I had this bomb brisket, oh my God, with this seared broccoli. And I was like dibbling, dabbling, tasting everybody's food. We were all just sampling. It was so bomb. So shout out to that restaurant. So now, today's actually our last day. And I'm just, again, so at peace. I feel so good. I'm actually excited to go home because I miss my baby. I miss my Gigi. I've been FaceTiming her. Look at this picture right here with us just on FaceTime. She's so silly. That's my girl. And one of my best friends was at the house with her. They baked muffins together. Look at this picture right here. Oh my gosh, she sent it to me. I was like, oh my goodness. You know, it feels so good to know that you as a mother, as a parent, can travel the world and do things without your child, but knowing that your child is safe, knowing that your child is happy. I feel like that is such an underrated blessing. And I don't know, I'm just so grateful for that, because I know so many moms, it's so hard for them to be able to have experiences, even to go down the street and get their hair or their nails done. Sometimes it can be difficult because you need some childcare. So I want to shout out my village, back home, for just holding us down. I really appreciate it. Not just watching Gigi or babysitting, but actually doing activities with her, making sure that she feels included and having fun. I'm just so happy. I feel like I'm rambling per usual, but I'm getting ready to go to the spa. Oh, let me show you. Look at what I woke up to. More roses. I just been getting so spoiled, y'all. My husband is just top two, not two, okay? I'm going to the spa. Jasmine and Phoebe and I. Are you gonna go, babe? Okay. Is Rich going too? Okay, so my brother-in-law, Jeremiah, Jasmine, that's my best friend. Gigi's got mommy. And Phoebe, that's Jeremiah's sister. We're gonna go to the spa. Darian is gonna hang out here and chill, relax. We're gonna head to the spa, get some massages, just do some relaxing. Potentially just be out a little bit if it's not raining too bad. I think it's starting to rain more now. Breakfast was good. Oh, let me show you this picture of the coconuts they got me. It's so cute. I don't know if I showed that early in the vlog, but we didn't open the coconuts to the last day. They were so good. Coconut water is so bomb and it's really good for you. keeping you hydrated. So we got to have that during breakfast time. A custom coconut, flowers, balloons, like
Logo designed by me.
Can I pull this down? No, it was taped to the ceiling. Okay, no, it's taped. Oh yeah, it's okay. They've seen it already, but just knowing that okay, the vacation alone was already gonna be fine. Like, I'm a very, contrary to popular belief, I'm low maintenance. And when I say low maintenance, I mean when it comes to like experiences, when I travel, I don't need to do too much. I don't need a bunch of excursions. Really, I just want to sleep and wake up with no alarm. That's my idea of a vacation. But to know that my village did all these little sweet, intricate things, all these details, just to make me feel special and loved, I can't explain how good it feels to have genuine people around you and who pour into you. Even at the dinner last night, really every dinner, and every time we commune together, but Darian, which is Jasmine's husband, my close friend since college, he made it a point that like every time we eat together, we need to like talk about a favorite experience we had with Shay, or like what's our favorite, one of our favorite memories of Shay. So that was so cool, because every time we would get together, people would bring up like the story of maybe how we met, or something funny that happened, or our first time traveling together, or just even random things that have happened that stuck out to them about me. And those are the type of positive affirmations that I wish for everyone watching this right now. Like people who genuinely see you and they value you and they love and support you and they want to pour into you and not expect anything in return. Like that, to me, is just the ultimate wealth, something that money can't buy. True love and friendship and just community, again, can't purchase it. It can only come from God's blessings. So there's so much favor that I feel in this moment, and I'm going to cherish this trip forever. It's our last day, but it won't be our last trip. Definitely not. Like, we are definitely locked in. Well, we do trips with our brother and sister-in-law all the time, but surprisingly, this is our first international trip with Jasmine and Darian, which is crazy because like we live down the street from each other, Gigi's godparents. It's so funny that like, how is this our first international trip? Like, we've gone places like domestically, but being out the country with them for the first time and being able to do it with our brother and sister, like this is just so crazy. We're locked in for life, period. But yeah, I'm rambling again. Let me head on out. Gotta go. Oh, it smells so good. Okay, off to the spa. Hey, hey, hey. He really is. Ooh. All right, we're actually gonna go to another spot because we need a reservation. Well, we didn't have to have a reservation, but because we don't, we would have to wait until 1 o'clock, and it's only 10:30. So Jasmine's gonna stay, but we're right, next to the villa. It's not far. She's gonna stay here. Our driver will come back and get her, and we're gonna go to a different one. He's gonna take us to a different one down the street to see if they have availability. Well, I think Jeremiah just called. They have availability for 4 because it's 2 couples massages for us, but since Jasmine's just doing a single massage, she was able to get right in. So let's see what the next one is hitting on, because this one is really nice. This one is called the Shanti, the art of well-being. So let's see what the other one is hitting for.
'Cause I know in my heart, babe, our love will never die.
This is underwear, okay? It's wrapped in plastic. It said put this on, and it said take off all your clothes and wrap this around your front. So obviously I'm not gonna be able to record the massage, but it looks beautiful in here. I'm so excited. All right, gotta go. Hello, hello. It is our last day here. I feel like this trip went by really fast, even though we were here for a whole 9-10 days. That's crazy. But I'm just so full of gratitude. I think that has been the theme for our entire trip, from the moment we got on the plane, and just the video of us that has been going viral now, of us in the quad suite on Qatar Airlines doing our toast, and just the motivation, inspiration behind that, showing young black healthy marriages having fun traveling the world together. Just that, the fact that that set the tone of the trip it was just perfect. And then all the other content that has come from there, and just even beside the content, because that's not as important, like the content to me has been evidence of the amazing time that we had together, the quality time that we had together. And I'm just so full of gratitude. Like I said, I've been saying that all week. And last night at our wrap-up dinner, you know, the last night we were together, it was so amazing because normally they're all taking turns pouring into me and telling me things, because you know that's the theme when we do our birthday trips together. But this time I decided to remix it, and after they were done going around the table saying a favorite memory of me, I decided to take a moment to let every single one of them know how much they meant to me and what part of my journey to turning 35 they have played a part in. So it got super emotional. Of course, in case you're new here, I don't cry on camera. It's just a rule that I have. I don't know, I have a thing about that. So that's why obviously I didn't film the dinner, because I knew it was gonna be emotional. But they were very taken aback by that, and one by one I just let them know, you know, each of you are a piece of me, each of you are a part of me, each of you represent a different aspect of my journey to get to turning 35, and I'm so blessed to have y'all. And I cannot wait to see what year 36 brings, because look at all I've accomplished, look at all we've accomplished together as a family, as a unit, as a community. And I know that I'm standing on you all's backs to get to the next level, and vice versa. Like, we're all standing on each other's shoulders as we climb up this ladder of success. And again, I'm just so taken aback. I'm so full. This trip has been life-changing. I hope that you all enjoy just seeing us live a little bit and relax and have a good time. I feel like as I'm thinking about all the footage that I showed, it probably just showed us just eating and drinking the whole time. It may be relaxing a little bit. But that's just really the best vacation for me. I mean, aside from shopping, which I normally love to do, but this isn't the type of place I would do a lot of luxury shopping in. I like to do that if I'm like somewhere overseas in Europe, or maybe like when we go to Dubai, that's on our list as well. But here it was all about rest, relaxation, and definitely pouring back into each other, and that is exactly what we did. So I hope that this trip inspires you to take a vacation with your closest of closest, whether it's your partner and your friends or siblings or all of the above. Whoever you feel like is part of your village, I want you to plan out a trip and make sure that it is intentional. Make sure that you are taking the time to actually talk and do maybe talking games, card games. That's what we did. I think it was on night 2 or 3. If you didn't see that, you can go back and watch that vlog in the beginning of our trip. But we were all in the living room, and it got kind of crazy because it looked like we were doing charades, but we were playing this game called Tell Me Without Telling Me. I'll put a link to that here, as well as some other games that we played. But I brought in some conversation cards, and other people bought different conversation cards. And that's another thing that we did at dinner that you didn't get to see. We all had like these intentional cards from different places, and we took the time to ask each other very intentional questions. And some of it was like, you know, deep dive, digging into your past, your future. What do you see yourself doing? How can we help you accomplish your goals? What are things you want to work on? Self-improvement. Some of those cards were that, and then some cards were fun. You know, some things were like pop culture related, and you know, movies and games. Like, we just had a really good time, and I just love that my group, my community, my circle is so well-rounded. You know, we can talk politics, we can talk music, we can talk movies, and then we can turn around and talk goals. We can talk about God, we can talk about any and everything, and it's always going to be a good time. I'm so blessed. I'm glad that I got to share a piece of this trip with you. I feel like I showed a lot, but maybe I didn't show enough. I don't know. Again, remember, I'm still trying to get the hang of this vlogging thing as far as me traveling, but I hope that it inspires you. I hope that it motivated you. And please drop a comment and letting me know, did you watch every part of the vlogs? You know, Bali 1, 2, 3. I don't know how many parts this is going to be, but my editor is going to figure that out. How many did you watch? Are you going to catch up on the other ones? And let me know what your favorite moment was, or if there was something that I said that resonated with you. Please let me know, because I always read my comments, and I love to know what you all take away from these vlogs, because it helps me to become a better content creator. Okay, anyway, per usual, I be rambling, I be running my mouth. My suitcase is right here. We are waiting on the concierge and then to come on downstairs and get our luggage. Let me put this by the door. I also need to put my shoes on. I gotta put my little turban on. Shout out to my other wig. I brought 2 wigs on the trip. Y'all saw the curly one. This was the other one. I'm not confident in, like, you know, closures. I don't know. I feel like because I've worn my natural hair for so long, when I put on a closure, it just looks away to me. So I always like throw a hat or a turban on. Just like the curly one, this is a glueless closure wig. But she's laid. She's nice and long. Just some cute body wave curls, you know. super cute. But I'm still gonna put a turban on for this flight, because again, we have a 36-hour flight. Just like when I came here, we are gonna have a 9-hour layover in Qatar. It's gonna be the exact same thing. I'm not gonna film that for YouTube though, because I feel like it's a little bit repetitive. Make sure you check out the short form version of the content just to see a look at the Qatar lounge again, in case you missed it. The business class suite that we had with the 4 seats that are connected in the quad. We're gonna leave here. Today is what is today? Today is a Monday. No, today is a Tuesday. And we have a 14-hour flight to Qatar. Then we'll have a 9-hour layover, and then we won't get home until Wednesday at 3:30 p.m. back to Texas. So, well, my brother and sister-in-law, they live in Maryland, so they're going to Maryland, and me, Jeremiah, Jasmine, Darian, we will fly into Houston because we live down the street from each other. So this is about to be a journey, but honey, I'm excited for it. I love flying Qatar. I don't know if we can top it. I heard Emirates is great and Singapore Airlines is also great, so I look forward to experiencing their business class next in the future. But right now, baby, chef's kiss, Qatar Airlines, they did that, okay? And this is not an ad. I just want to hype them up because you saw, and if you didn't go catch up on the first vlog, talk about luxury. All right, y'all, so thank you so much for joining. From the bottom of my heart, I appreciate you all being on this journey with me. And if you are new here, don't forget, I post all of my outfits right here on LTK. This is where you can find everything from my clothes, accessories, and makeup and skincare, just everything right on LTK. And then I sell stuff for my personal closet over on Poshmark. Here's a QR code for that. And if you're not watching this on a separate device where you can scan these QR codes, don't worry about it. I always post these same links every single vlog right in the vlog description box. So there's no excuse. You can shop my personal closet. You can always shop all of my links. Thank you all so much for joining. I'm headed home now. I appreciate you all for tuning in for my 35th birthday vlog series. I love you. Until next time, bye.